Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn with Nanika. Today I will be telling you about self-introduction, which is very basic for everyone, for us to understand. So in this I will be telling you some points that you have to remember whenever you are giving your introduction where you are. It can be your class, it can be your new class, it can be an interview, or it can be a seminar that you are attending. So the first thing that I will tell you about the greet. You are very familiar with the word greet. Greet means to wish anyone. So how we wish it? If it is morning time, we wish as good morning. If it is noon, good afternoon. Or if it is evening, then we introduce ourselves as good evening, right? This is actually the formal and the correct thing about greeting anyone. If you are telling hey, hi, hello, this is actually sounds very good, but it is an informal way of giving your greet to anyone or wish to anyone. So this is not the correct form of greeting anyone. The next thing or the next point of self-introduction is name. When we give our introduction, we tell our name as this is XYZ, or my name is XYZ, or sometimes we go with myself XYZ. Actually, these two are the correct point to give your introduction, but giving your introduction like myself or your name XYZ, whatever it is, this is actually not correct in grammatical form. The next thing after name comes is the place. Whenever you tell about your place or where you belong to, you will tell that in this way: I belong to Raipur, or I am from Raipur. This is actually the correct form of telling about anything. When one more thing you have to look for it, like if you are going in if you are in an interview and that interview is taking place in that particular place, like interview is going in Raipur itself only, and you are giving your introduction there. So you will tell it, I belong to Raipur itself. One thing you will put, that is the word itself. When you are in an interview, or your interview is held in Raipur only, so what you will do, you will put the word itself there and you will complete your sentence there. Or you can do I am from Raipur itself. Both sentences are correct. After telling about the place, now move on to the next one, that is family. You will tell about your family. In that, in my family, apart from my parents, I have, like you are having parents, that you are not going to give or brief in your introduction part, but the thing you have to brief is an elder brother or younger sister, or if they are two, you can elaborate according to that. So when you are introducing or when you are telling about your family, the first sentence will be same. In my family, apart from my parents. In my family, apart from my parent means मेरे परिवार में, मेरे माता पिता के अलावा. Apart means अलावा. I have an elder brother. मेरा एक बड़ा भाई है, and a younger sister. So this is how you are going to introduce about family. So after telling about your family, now comes the next one, is about your qualification. If you are giving your self-introduction in your class, or you have gone to any other school, new school, and the class is very new for you, you will be telling I am in class 4th. You will not mention there 4th. This TH will not come here. Actually, this mistake, many of students who are giving competitive exams and all, they also do this mistake. I am in class 4. Now, if the another way can give an introduction is I am in 4th standard. You will use here the word TH for giving your introduction. Or if you are giving your introduction in any interview or anything else, so you will be telling I am graduate in so and so field, or you are graduate in so and so, you have done post graduation in so and so field. Or if you are pursuing for something, I am pursuing BCom, so you will give your introduction in this way. So these are some basic concepts that you have to keep in your mind while you are giving your self introduction. So till qualification. Now let's move on to the next one. The next comes is your experience. After telling about your qualification, you need to tell about your experiences if you are having. When you are giving your introduction in any of the classes that you are attending or you are in school, you might not be having any type of experience. So for that self-introduction, this part has been omitted. But if you are in interview section, you have to give this experience part as well. If you have not done job anywhere, you are applying for the first time, you will use I am a fresher. What you will use? I am a fresher. And if you are having a work experience or you have worked with any other firm or company, then you will be telling I have 2 years experience in the company name. Any of the company name which you have already attended, you will mention over here. I have 2 years of experience in so and so company, or I have worked with company's name for 2 years. You can also mention how much time or how long you have worked with the company. So this is the way you can tell you about your experiences in this self-introduction part. Now move on to the next one, hobby. My hobby is. You will tell about your hobby in this way. My hobby is dancing, reading books, cooking, gardening. It can be any one, or it can be 2, or it can be 3. So you will mention it like my hobby is dancing, my hobby is cooking, my hobby is gardening. So these are actually why we are telling you about all this, because these are the correct form of sentences that you have to use in self-introduction. If you have forgotten that I have to use some appropriate sentence or something like that, if you have forgotten that, you can mention here I love dancing. It can be reading, it can be cooking, it can be gardening. So this is the way you can tell about your hobbies that you like. This is appropriately the last thing about the self-introduction part, and after this you may end your self-introduction by I would like to end up with these words. Thank you. So from starting to the end, whatever we have seen, the first thing is the part of greet, how you are wishing the person sitting in front of you or in the crowd where you are, how to greet them. Then you will tell about the name, how you are going to tell about your name, where you belong to, about your family, about your qualification. You will tell about your experiences, then comes hobby, then you will end up your self-introduction part. It is actually very easy, but when we go with this, sometime it happens we skip some points and we move on to our experience first, or we skip where we leave and we tell about our hobbies. So actually this is the correct form of telling our self-introduction. So you may try this. The most important thing while giving your self-introduction, you have to keep in mind, either any point can be skipped, you can bring some points up and something can happen. But the first thing is that your self-confidence, it should not get down. If you think this video is anyhow beneficial for you, do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching till end. I will come up with more new and useful videos for you. Thank you for watching.